Weekend insights here at the 1 Degree Outside Weather Network. Hi, meteorologist Matt Noyes. This is designed to take you all the way through the weekend, give you an idea of what's going all the way out through next week. So no matter when you're checking this out of the weekend, we've got you covered. Just a reminder, our stream is up, the first ever streaming weather network for New England, the first ever weather network for New England, 1degreeoutside.live, but you also can find it right at the top of our app. And of course, actually, if you have a smart TV with the YouTube app, you go in there, you search 1 Degree Outside Network. You'll see that little red live that shows up on one of the thumbnails. That's your indicator. That's the one that you want to be watching. All right. Meanwhile, it is, again, as I mentioned at the top of the app, totally free, 5 stars. Just search 1 Degree Outside on both the App Store and Google Play. All right, coming up in this video, we're discussing the Saturday showers that will be around for some of us, the improvement for Sunday, a great Labor Day. And I got to tell you, next week, look, the weather pattern doesn't look super, right? You're not going to get into big summer warmth, but we probably, at least for daytime highs, will be near normal. The average temperatures might be a little bit below normal, only because the nighttime will get a little bit cooler. You can see on water vapor imagery here, as of our Friday recording, we have a disturbance coming overhead. Danielle covered that in the 24-hour forecast. I won't belabor it, but bottom line is there's going to be scattered showers and storms around on our Friday afternoon to evening. That's part of a cold front coming in, but behind it, drier air. Water vapor, the more intense moisture in the atmosphere is indicated by white and green, and then the yellows, the blues, drier air, and that's obviously what's coming at us here. And that's why it's going to be great on, for many of us, Saturday and Sunday and Monday for sure. It's not like you get a ton of rain. We'll take what we can get because, as Danielle talked about yesterday in Insights, we are sliding deeper into drought. So whatever we can get out of these showers and downpours that will be around will be appreciated, but it will be scattered. And it's going to depend on who gets hit by what. It's not going to be a lot, but nonetheless, the jet stream now still showing that trough, that dip. Of course, we've been talking about how that cuts us off from anything tropical, so you don't have to worry about that for quite some time. But we are going to get more disturbances dropping in from Canada, which means the trough will stick around. Earlier in the season, there were a ton of wildfires up in Canada, but now you're looking for the red dots. There's not that many up there. Actually, there's more in Minnesota right now than there is in Canada. Also, really most of the smoke's on the back side of the high pressure moving in, so different pattern from earlier in the season. You're not going to get wildfire smoke, even though you're going to get some nice Canadian air with high pressure that builds in for the weekend. You can see Saturday, we still have a couple showers. I'll zoom the map in a minute across northern New England, only because of the upper level energy that's around. At the surface, the drier, cooler air is definitely in place on Saturday. Sunday looks really good. High pressure crests over us on Labor Day, so it looks very good for Labor Day Monday as well. Next chance of showers after the stuff we're dealing with on our Friday really doesn't come until the middle of next week. And you can see the map. Saturday morning, you start out with sunshine in a whole bunch of spots. There will be showers in parts of northern and eastern Maine. Again, there's upper level energy that's still with us, cold air high in the sky. And what that's going to mean is we will bubble up some scattered showers first in the Green Mountains, and then eventually, that's at midday, spreading across the remainder of northern New England. They will be scattered, but there will be some showers and embedded downpour here. Even a little bit of graupel, very small, soft snow pellets or hail is a possibility, particularly in the higher terrain, just because of the cold air aloft. The farther south you come on Saturday, the less the chance is. I wouldn't call it zero. There still may be an isolated shower that pops on Saturday, even into southern New England, but it wouldn't be as much as you get across northern New England. Of course, use our app in the radar tab. Past plus future mode is the best way to do that. You get into Sunday, and it looks awesome. Monday looks awesome. Great way to end the Labor Day weekend. Yes, there are some storm centers kind of rippling along a frontal boundary down to the south and east. It does throw some swell off to the north and west. I'll show you that in just a minute. We don't think it's a big rip current threat. Even getting into Tuesday of next week looks pretty good. There may be a shower that could pop up in parts of eastern Maine. So in terms of the swell, again, nothing compared to what we had, obviously, when Erin went by, right? Things are much, much quieter. And actually, as you go through the weekend, you're going to see some of the swell toward the end of the weekend. Sunday, the holiday on Monday, start to build when you get down by George's Bank and farther to the south and east. But that is not going to make its way up in our direction. You can see on Labor Day, you've got 3-footers. You may go by Tuesday to 4-footers down there, but not up this way. So that means overall, it's a pretty limited rip current risk. You've got a brief chance on our Friday evening, and that should be about the worst of it. We'll keep an eye on Monday to make sure some of the swell doesn't build a little, but it won't be a big deal. And then in terms of the jet stream, what I was talking about is in the longer pattern, you've still got this dip. You've still got this trough in the jet stream that digs in. Multiple disturbances come in. So actually, as we get out to the middle of next week, Wednesday, September 3rd, back to school for some folks who go back after Labor Day, right? You're still talking about what may be some showers with a southerly flow in the jet stream very briefly. but it is very brief. You're back into another big upper level low that tries to come in here, which means toward the end of next week and into next weekend, we may do a very similar thing where you get some Friday showers and downpours, then you bubble stuff up underneath the cold air on the weekend. In terms of the day-by-day high temperature maps for our holiday weekend, look, we're going to be running in the 70s on Saturday in many spots where the clouds bubble up and the scattered showers bubble up in the mountains. That's where we'll be held into the 60s. As you might expect, it does get cool on our Saturday night, all the way down to about 40 degrees or so in some of northern New England, yet as a deeper hollow slip into the 30s it may. Sunday looks really nice. It feels really good. It's low humidity air. It's great stuff that's with us. As you would figure, that does give you a cool night on Sunday night. Labor Day looks fantastic. The wind, for the most part, will be light, but you'll find some sea breezes developing at the coastline. You still are able to get up 75 to 80 degrees. And frankly, you kind of stay there a lot of next week. Monday night, we get down into the 50s. Tuesday, 75 to 80. Again, maybe that shower in eastern areas, particularly eastern Maine, not looking like a big deal. Wednesday is probably the better chance of that. If you'd like to support our mission and become a member, we sure would appreciate it. We continue to grow, and so much of what we offer is free. So when you become a member and give back, we are very thankful. Any of those membership levels at membership.onedegreeoutside.com. Have a great weekend. We will have our weekend edition for you early on Saturday morning that'll run you through the weekend. You could always check in for the latest, though, on our app, the 1 Degree Outside weather app.